If a man starts ignoring you, just quietly move on. Okay? You don't need to send him long paragraphs or 20 voice notes, none of that. That's your ego that cannot handle rejection. But Ismael, I want closure. Well, here's the best closure. This guy will never hear from me again. Done.
She won't beg for your time and attention anymore. The more you ignore her, the more she'll get used to being ignored. If you stop calling her, she'll stop waiting for your calls. If you stop sending her text messages, she'll get rid of the habit of checking her phone every day. The more you stay away from her, the more she'll adapt to staying away from you. And one day she'll learn to live without you and move on.
Men process internally, women process verbally. Ladies, when a man goes quiet, he's not ignoring you, he's regrouping. Men solve problems in their heads. Women solve them out loud. So when she's talking, she's processing, not attacking. And when he's silent, he's thinking, not ghosting. Don't punish the pause and don't take the talking personal. Different styles, same goal, connection.
If you are a high value man, this is exactly how you need to pursue your woman without losing self-respect. First, before you pursue her, make sure that you actually put in work to feel good about yourself. You need to feel that you deserve to be with a high quality partner. Second, if she's being hot and cold, please do not chase. Just move on, because that's not worth your time and efforts. Third, you are not afraid to tell her your interest. If you really like her, don't use weak lines. Don't drop in hints. Just be direct and ask her out.
And once again, men are starting to look specifically, because, before they was letting it go. They saw it, but they was letting it go. And now I'm looking specifically. Once again, we have to go back to drizzle. I'm looking specifically for who's putting in effort. Is the effort one-sided? Am I receiving some sort of reciprocity? Is the reciprocity up to par? Because you can't just buy me a Snickers bar and I didn't just bought you a 48-ounce tomahawk steak. We're not going to do that. Well, you did that out of the kindness of your heart. Right. And now you see how kind I am. Maybe you need to expand your kindness. Modern women don't want to do that. I want to give you these little beat up shoes that I found at Goodwill or Salvation Army that got dingy, dirty, and all that stuff. And you can find some good stuff at Goodwill. You can find some good stuff. But the stuff that you be getting the man, it seemed like you done went dumpster diving. Oh, well, I found this on the side of the street. I thought of you. Girl, you stupid. Shut up, talk.
Like, how can I tell if this man is interested in me? I think you gotta pay attention to what he's willing to move around to make room for you. Right? I could talk to you every day and not give a damn about you. Right? I could take you out to nice restaurants and not give a damn about you. Right? Because I like to eat at nice restaurants. So you just accompanying me to it, it means nothing. Right? Or be talking to you every day. Okay, I got a little 45-minute break between what I do regularly. So I just talk to you for these little 30 minutes and I'm talking to you every day. So in your mind, you're like, oh, I talk to him every day. He must have interest in me. No, it means nothing. What am I willing to move around that's important to make room for me to spend time with you? Am I willing to prioritize you as a woman? And if he's not willing to move things around in his schedule to make room for you, you are just being dealt with out of convenience. And we got to accept that reality.
What's going on, fellas? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let's get back to the video.
Women have to earn chivalry in 2023 and beyond. Nowadays, right? Like I always say, chivalry is right. And the thing is that nowadays what guys have to do is you have to make a woman earn you being a gentleman. The days of you just giving it away, those days are gone, because the problem is that when you're nice to a girl up front and you're chivalrous up front, she's going to take that as weakness and she's going to use it to finesse you a lot of the time.
And the one thing that modern women will continue to do is talk themselves out of help. They'll continue to talk themselves out of assistance. And they'll continue to let their pride and their ego get them in trouble. Well, I don't need no man. I don't want you to take the lead. Get out of my way. I can do it. Or I don't need no man. I don't need you to provide. I can do this, and this. And when a man step back and say, oh, you got it. Because that's a man's nature, is a step back. If you told me you got it, That's what I would do with my friends. I'm trying to help you out. Unless I see you falling over, then I'm not going to help. Okay, he said he got it. That's a boundary that men don't cross. Not a lot of times. If he say he got it, he got it. I don't think he does, but if he says he got it, he got it. Unless he don't, I can clearly see he don't got it. Modern women are the world's best at continuing to show face, to put on a front. And a man said, I wouldn't have it at this point in time. I think she needs help. But she told me not to help. She told me to leave her alone. I can't really tell if she needs help or not. And even when you can see that that woman clearly needs help, once again, there's been some weird stuff going on with these modern women to where you go and try to help them and they turn on you. So everything that I would have done naturally as a man, I'm second guessing myself because you've twisted and turned everything with your bad behavior.
A man becomes meaner when he doesn't want you anymore. But a woman, she becomes calmer. Let me explain. A weak man won't just walk away. He will disrespect you until you leave. He will trigger you on purpose, so when you finally react, he can play the victim and call you crazy. He wants to flip the script and make it look like you are the problem, so he feels no guilt. But a woman gets calmer because she has accepted the reality. She has simply run out of chances to give. She made noise when she wanted to make it work. Her silence means she is done trying to be heard. She won't leave you for another man. She leaves for her sanity, her self-respect, and her peace. And when a woman finally chooses her peace over you, understand one thing. You didn't lose her the day she walked out. You lost her long ago, the moment she stopped fighting with you.
Calling you to say goodnight, bare minimum. Calling you pretty, bare minimum. Taking you on dates, bare minimum. Getting you flowers, bare minimum.
Not being ran through, bare minimum. Not having any children, bare minimum. Dating someone for who they are and not what they have, bare minimum. Not having your out everywhere on social media, bare minimum.
What you'll see with a lot of these modern women is a bunch of entitlement, right? A bunch of expecting him to do all of the work, which is really what he has to do from the start. Has to put in a lot of investment. Mind you, when you look at investments, you're supposed to have a minimum amount of information when you make an investment. You're supposed to be able to like look at somebody's financials for at least the trailing 12 months and say, okay, this is what they look like, to make some sort of decision. Some people are saying, well, you know, have they been in business for a while? You know, if you have a startup, it's going to be a little bit different. But even in a startup, you're looking for certain things. If you've invested in that space, you're looking for, you know, certain things that a good startup would have this. So I'm going to go ahead and invest. Or you're talking like, even if they're just starting, you're saying this, what do you have to let me know that I can invest right now? Well, I'm brand new. I haven't gotten a chance to do it. Yeah, I know all of that. But I'm looking for certain indicators of potential so that I can invest. Modern women don't really bring that to the table. They're expecting you to invest in them on a wing and a prayer. Like, just, you know, I have not shown you anything. I have nothing to bring. I don't have anything to bring now. And I'm probably not going to have anything to bring in the future. But just trust me, I'm going to be good for you. That's what modern women are asking men to do. Just trust me. No credentials, no nothing. I'm going to ask you about what you got going on. I want to make sure that you are doing what I need you to do, doing what I want you to do, but I'm not going to give you any reassurance anywhere.
3 signs that she is wasting your time, with the last one being the absolute indicator. Number 1, you are always the one to initiate a time to get together. Guys, making time to see each other should always be a two-way street. Number 2, she doesn't really know that much about you because she hasn't really asked any questions about you other than how was your day. 3, guys, this is the big one. She never gives you a definite answer. She continuously gives you the we'll see or maybe to plans that you're trying to make. What this means is that she's just waiting. You're a placeholder, but she's waiting for something better or someone better to come along long, and that is a waste of your time.
You know what is both terrifying and revolting?
What? I can only imagine.
When a man says I'm pretty.
Right. Okay then. So, ladies, I'm sure some of you are wondering what exactly this is about. Well, I have seen lots of videos out there of women asking why men don't seem to want to take women out on dates, why they don't seem to be interested, and why they most certainly have really stopped approaching women in public at all. Well, you just saw one of the many reasons why. Because unfortunately, social media is virtually saturated with lots of women indicating how much they dislike men, they don't want them near them, and they don't even want what would be considered to be positive attention from any man in the form of a compliment, because those are apparently terrifying. And ladies, if you want men to start being interested again, you have to start acting like you don't despise them.
And I venture to say that a lot more men would kind of move out of the realm of being afraid of rejection if there wasn't, as they perceive it, teeth behind the rejection. Be me. Man could walk up to you and say, "Oh man, I really like your energy. I really like your aura, man. You just something about you, man. You're just magnetic." What? I was just saying that, with the way that you act, seem like you're a fun time. Seem like you're a good person to hang out with. I was trying to see if you would like to go out to dinner. Oh, and just say that. I was. That's what I was saying to you, stupid. Stop acting silly. Stop acting like a loser. Stop trying. And that's the point. A lot of these modern women are trying to be offended. They're trying to be. They're trying to find ways to. You said I was what? I just said you was pretty. That's all. That's literally all I said. I said you look good. I said I liked your shoes. That's it. Man, I really like that dress on you, man. That looks nice, man. That blue is your color. Huh? You looking a little bit too hard. I mean, you're standing in front of me in the grocery line. So, yes, I see you. Are you okay? Stop talking.
Those flowers are really nice.
You want him to climb up there and rip them down for you?
Ice cream would be so good right now.
That'd be good.
I really wish I had some.
I know it's a skit, but videos like this, or when you see a woman hinting to her man like this, I don't know, it kind of creates that dynamic where it's father and daughter, and she's just like, ice cream sounds so good. Like, don't you have your own money? You could just go be like, let's go get an ice cream, and then you just pay for it. It's not a big deal. But if you can't at least ask him for what you want, I mean, that's incredibly childish. And you probably shouldn't be in a relationship at that point. Because if you can't even communicate, hey, could you buy me some ice cream? You're not going to be able to talk about the big stuff. And it's so weird because I always see videos of women talking about how men don't know how to communicate, men don't know how to do this or that, and it's like, it's literally normalized for women to hint about things. And what so many ladies don't realize is you get what you want so much more often when you just say what you want. And you ask nicely, of course, and you say thank you and you appreciate it. But if you just flat out say what you want, if a man can reasonably do it, he'll typically do that for you, under the assumption he can do the same in reverse.
I think the thing that a lot of men are tired of is modern women continue to demand chivalry, but they're not respecting the man being chivalrous. A man might open the door and she'll act annoyed with the man, right? it's like it's offensive. He did something wrong. The man will pay for dinner, and she act like that's the bare minimum. Like, you can't demand traditional effort, a traditional lifestyle from a man while mocking him, while acting like, even, and some women are like, oh, well, that's just how I am. That's just how I was raised. I didn't mean to do that. Maybe so, but even at that, the way that you're acting and the way that you're portraying yourself, you need to get a hold of that, because the way that you put yourself out there, a man is going to think, oh, she really don't like that. Oh, she really, that's not something that she's into. So let me pull back. I guess I'll go in a different direction. And then you get surprised that he stopped doing the stuff that you wanted him to do secretly, because you the only one know what's in your mind. But the way you was acting was like, well, I really don't like that. I want this type of man. You got to get it together.
An avoidant man will fumble you and then stalk you for the rest of your natural life. And you want to know why? Because when you're close, you become a threat to his independence and his autonomy. But when you finally walk away for the last time, you become the Phantom X, the one he romanticizes. You become the silent standard that no other woman can ever live up to. But Ale, why didn't he fight for me? Why didn't he chase me? Because avoidants live by one mantra, and it is this: if I never allow myself to feel too deeply, then I'll never be hurt too badly. So he sabotages, not because he doesn't care, but because control feels safer than vulnerability. And losing you was the price he was willing to pay to stay in control, because at least then it was on his terms. So now he stalks you at 2 a.m. from a burner account, just so he can feel close to the kind of woman he knows only comes around once in a lifetime, because missing you silently feels safer than admitting to himself that he lost the only thing that ever felt real. So stop wondering if he regrets it. He does, but regret is not the same as growth, and missing you is not the same as showing up and treating you right.
A few minutes ago, we're getting here.
Yeah.
We're getting here.
I don't want y'all to think that by me bringing it up, I'm talking down on my man. I'm using it as an example because I know that's how I would do. I would take the slightest little thing you say and try to make like I'm trying to belittle my man in front of his nose. That's not what I'm doing. What I am doing though is making sure you understand that when a woman has a vision,
they hear you. Just calm down. You'll get your chance to speak.
And a plan for where she want to go in her life, she don't need a man telling her, oh no, you don't need to go on.
She can do it in the inside voice.
She don't need to go on.
She can talk in the inside voice.
Yeah, what's wrong with the regular voice?
She can talk in the regular voice.
When a man talk loud, he's confident.
No.
Too much masculine energy, man. Too much.
She's when a woman talk loud, she's just loud.
Yeah, because you know why? Because the women ain't supposed to talk like that.
So
You're right.
Fuck both of y'all. If y'all say that I'm up here being some type of way because I don't need neither one of y'all for shit, and you're not going to sit up here and talk condescending to me either. Because yes, I am a strong woman, I'm an empowered woman, and I don't take shit off of no nigga. I don't give a fuck if he my daddy, my brother, my man.
Why you get mad at us?
Listen, she can't have a man being like this, man. What y'all think? What, like, come on now.
I think modern women feel like men are here for their sole enjoyment, for their sole discretion. A lot of times these modern women, they'll do things, they'll make their choices, whatever you call it, and, he'll make his, right? He'll do whatever he thinks is best for him, and she'll do whatever she thinks is best for her. Fine. Nobody has a problem with that. But you have to live with your actions, and you have to be accountable. That's the part that modern women don't like. I want to be able to do what I want, act how I want, be who I want to be, without any consequences, without having to be accountable. She's expecting the man at that point in time to come running back to her, or I come running back to you with open arms. You don't chastise me. You just look me in my eye and say, I understand. Here are all of your favorite snacks. I know you did me dirty, even after me saying stop, please, multiple times.
How to get over the guy that you were actually never dating. Now, this is a tough one because women are emotional. So you may have been texting this guy for maybe a couple weeks, couple months, and everything seemed fine. It seemed like he was giving you all the attention. It seems like just everything was going towards a relationship. But in reality, what you don't know, it probably wasn't going into a relationship. Men know automatically if they want to be with you, if they're going to give you wifey material, if they're going to say, hey, I want to date you. They know automatically. So it may have not been you. It may have been him, but I don't know why people get stuck on a guy that doesn't want to be with them and not just move on. You are probably a great girl and that was just the wrong guy. And sometimes it's just that what if? What would it be like if we were together? What if we were in a relationship? Maybe I could have saved it. Like, you got to stop thinking about the what ifs and think about like, hey, it didn't work out. Let me just move on. That wasn't the guy for me. He wanted to play games. He wanted to do this. He wanted to do that. Okay, that's fine. Let me move on because there's someone better out here for me, and stop being stuck on someone that wanted to be a child and play games.
All right, so something that's been bothering me lately, and I don't know if it's just been something that's been forgotten or if men or boys, I should say, just weren't taught. But I was raised from a young age that a woman doesn't touch a door. Now, whether that be a car door, restaurant door, whatever. Like, women doesn't touch a door, you open her door for her. I was also raised that you walk on the roadside of like a sidewalk, or you sit in a restaurant or anywhere facing the door, because if there's an issue and you need to react to it, you can react to it before it becomes a problem for her. And I don't know if these things are things that weren't taught to these kids, but it's very annoying when I see like a guy will open the door and walk through it and make his girl walk behind him. Like, that's crazy to me.
A lot of these modern women refuse to go 50-50. They refuse. I was listening to Stephen A. The other day, and I think he was doing an interview with him. I want to say Shannon Sharp, and he was talking about all of the things that he brought to the table. And he was like, man, if I'm walking in and I'm having to cook, after all of the things that I bring to the table, I'll take you out to eat. I'll take you out to eat. You know, I'll take you, and he started listing off the things that, yeah, I'll do that for you. But if I have to come in after doing all of that and cook, what do I need you for? And that's the thing a lot of men are asking. You don't have any money. I'm still going to ask the same question. If I have to go out there and bust my band, because the work's going to be the same. The work is going to be the same. If I have to go out there, I might not get paid as much as Stephen A. But I put in a lot. I might even put a lot more effort than Stephen A. He might be working in terms of mental. I might be working in terms of physical. The work that I do takes a physical toll on my body. And so if I'm putting my body on the line, he puts his mind on the line or whatever. If we're doing that, but in different ways, we're going to ask the same question. Because the sacrifice is going to be the same. The mental effort, the physical effort is going to be similar. And so I'm going to arrive as a man at the same conclusion. And that's going to be, what is it that you're bringing to the table? I'm telling you, they don't understand. You're going to run into that same question at every level. And the only difference between a man that you think is a lower level and the man that you think is a higher level is that man's going to sit there and look at you. Did I stutter? No.
Moving forward, ask me what up. I'm trying to. Because you showing me why I have to with a I probably need 6 shit. 6 around with you ain't gonna get the job done. I'ma forever be dissatisfied. And if I ain't struggling by myself, I'm sure not gonna be struggling with your ass. Thank you. So yeah, I'm trying to. I'm actually building my roster as we speak. And it's looking like it's your last day. You taking up space on the bench and I don't got time. Like, you got to go. And that's the thing about me, baby. I ain't never begging no to stick around for nothing. Like, you don't want to be around? You can get that on! At any time. I'm never going to hold you hostage. I promise. I've mastered the art of detachment. Pain, it does that to you. It does that to you. It makes it much easier for you to get the on. So, yeah, I am trying to with us. I'm actually scouting as we speak.
I bet you didn't know that Kurt Cobain was probably...
Say what now?
First off, Kurt wore a lot of women's clothing.
Wow, really? Now a person might consider to be based on the clothes that they occasionally wore. And on top of that, basically reducing women down to a stereotype. Because only women wear dresses, right?
When asked about this, they replied that they wore dresses all the time because they felt comfortable and free.
And a lot of women wear pants because they find them comfortable. Is one next going to start telling women that they're actually because they wear clothing that is traditionally associated with men?
In an interview about their childhood, Kurt said that they mostly hung out around girls and that at one point they thought they might be.
Even if that were the case, it's almost as if being and being are two completely different things.
Many people who don't have the vocabulary yet to express their gender identity will describe what they're feeling as being. That's exactly what I did in middle school.
So that naturally must make it so for everyone else, right?
Kurt is also quoted as saying that they identified more with the feminine than with the masculine. This is clear proof that Kurt did not identify with the gender they were assigned at birth.
And this is actually evidence in how if a person is looking for something, hoping to prove their own narrative, they'll usually find it.
The most convincing evidence that Kurt was in an early version of Nirvana's All Apologies lyrics, where Kurt wrote, "Let me grow some." That is clear-cut gender dysphoria.
I'm sorry, where exactly did one get one's degree in psychology or in medicine?
Of course, Kurt will never be able to tell us themselves.
How very convenient.
But the evidence makes it pretty obvious they were. That might be why Kurt's no longer with us. Maybe Kurt knew that we weren't ready.
Or maybe one is just jumping on that bandwagon of trying to say that any individual, especially those who are not here to speak for themselves, that did not fit into normal stereotypical societal roles, are trans. That seems to be more likely the case than anything else.
Some men will do everything but just actually like women. Like, just like them. I saw a video of Sierra and Russell Wilson. And I know Russell Wilson triggers the hell out of y'all for some reason. But they were just being cute, happy, and in love as they are. And a woman commented, "I love the way he loves her," out loud. And here comes a man right after her. And his genius response was, "Most short men do." Most short men do. I think I speak for us all when I say, what? Who hurt you? Never mind the fact that Russell Wilson's not short. What did it have to do with anything if he was? Like, short men are so undesirable and disgusting that they have to actually love the women that they're with? Ugh, hate that. And for the record, I love you, short kings. But seriously, sir, what? You saw a man loving a woman and thought, yep, what a weak man move. And again, height is not correlated to strength, but stay with me. Or don't, because I don't know how we got here either. Y'all want us to empathize with this male loneliness epidemic so bad. And it's sad because there are so many ways that society prohibits men from being able to genuinely connect with other people. But that's not what y'all are talking about. You're lonely because you don't like women. And you attack men who do. The call is coming from inside the house. Pick it up and fix it. Good talk.
Your ex does not want to see you with somebody else. The reason why I say this is because your ex is always going to feel like you're theirs. Like they can come back whenever they want to and everything will be fine. What they don't like is seeing you be with somebody else, especially someone else that is treating you right, better than how they treated you. They don't want to regret the decision of leaving you and losing you for good. I know it may not seem like it when they break up with you, but that's really how it is. And it goes even as deep as they don't want to see you happy with nobody else. If they don't got somebody, they don't want you to have somebody. And this is why it's so important to date after you have fully moved on as a dumpy. Stop waiting, stop thinking shit's gonna go back to normal when they come back. Fuck all that. Go ahead, start talking to new people and seeing that there is better out here. And make that ex regret leaving you. And that's a byproduct of all this. The main point is that you're going to be happy with somebody else that's actually treating you right and doesn't want to leave you.
There's a lot of women that are saying, you know, they want the provider man, but they don't want to do anything. They don't want to cook. They don't want to clean. Girl, you're going to have to do something. Like, you can't just sit at home and be a slob. That's not ladylike anyways. Girl, get up. Either go clock in on somebody's clock or clock in on them dishes. The choice is yours.
You don't lose a good man in one mistake. You lose him in patterns, in the small disrespect, in the constant criticism, in the effort that slowly fades. A good man doesn't just wake up and stop caring, but over time he realizes something, that the peace he's looking for is no longer in that relationship.
When you break up with your girl after 3 weeks not speaking to you, break up with your girl, she's at the gym already with a whole nother man. Are angry, are miserable.
People always seem surprised when the girl moves on quick. It's because fellas never knew. You just never knew. Stay woke in the streets like big brother.
Guys, it's dangerous out there. You see, most of these ladies you are dating, they are dating more than 2-3 boyfriends. You are not the only one. Always protect yourself. Don't feel too comfortable. Don't think because you've been dating this person for more than a year, so you let go of your guard and not protect yourself.
Guys, I want to know when men stopped offering to carry women's suitcases. What the actual heck? I was on the tube the other day with 2 suitcases and a handbag. Not one man offered to carry my suitcase. Not even one of my suitcases. I was at London Bridge, up and down those stairs. I was like, I'm struggling out here. I'm just a girl. When did this stop being a thing? When did we decide that chivalry isn't worth partaking in? I really want to bring it back. How can we bring it back?
Women like to be pursued. Men, I think, like to feel like they're earning a woman.
Women like to be pursued?
Yeah.
I think that a lot of that comes from insecurity. Not you particularly, but I think that women like that idea of being pursued. You're just going to get a sign if you continue pursuing that.
No, I think women, they like consistency and they like knowing that the man wants them.
Of course, to desire a woman and to pursue a woman are two very different things.
What is pursuing in your words?
Well, for example, in a lot of ways, you go on a date with a girl. Who's supposed to hit up who? Persistency, women typically think is desire. It's not desire. Desire is inviting somebody to be in your life. Now, there's also a certain point where he goes, hey, I'd like to see you tomorrow. And if there's an insecurity that a girl has and she goes, well, that's not enough. I want him to chase me.
Yeah, and I think that's playing games and I don't promote that.
Meine Powerbank! Das ist ja auch Video. Meine Powerbank ist im Arsch.
Okay, so everyone in the comments is mad at this man, but I've watched this like 5 times and I still don't see what he did wrong. So let's watch it back in slow-mo while I read some of the comments. He pushed her. May this love never find me. What? He was literally grabbing her by the shoulders to try to stabilize her. He never pushed her. Run away, girl. What makes you think that she can run away from a man? She can't even outrun the tiniest current of water. Genuinely, what was he supposed to do? Make the water freeze? I genuinely don't even know what everyone is freaking out about. Are they not both to blame? Like, did they not both go right up to the tip of the beach holding power banks and purses fully clothed? What is this, their first experience with planet Earth? Is this their first time seeing an ocean? And even if it is your first experience with an ocean, I'm sorry, common sense? Hello? Like, I'm not gonna drag the man here. I'm dragging everyone, which is easy to do apparently. The tiniest little wave in the world could do it. This is dumb and dumber, and dumbest being the entire comment section. This couple, 0. Another point to Darwinism.
I've been making a lot of videos lately about why men are terrible, and one of the comments I recently just got was, explain in detail why men suck. I mean, Jesus, where do I start? I don't have all day. There's many reasons, but one way you can really see for yourself is just look into the comment section of really any video, but mostly videos made by women. Women talking, women sharing ideas about something, women living their lives. The thing that seems to trigger men the most is when women are just having fun and enjoying themselves. So just check out those comment sections a little bit, and that should clear up any confusion you have about why we say men suck.
Women should be looking at these videos and be so appalled and be like, wow, this is such a stain on my gender. Like, it's just a stain on the female X to have this garbage out making videos. It's like, this is not what I'm about. This is not what femininity is about. This is not what womanhood is about. This is nasty, disgusting crap.
And you see that a lot of these modern women want the perfect man, which I get. It's just that a lot of times you guys don't really bring perfection. You bring chaos, trouble, stuff that men can't use, stuff that men don't want to be a part of. It almost seems like modern women bring the exact thing that a man doesn't want. Does that make sense? Like, out of all of the things, like say for instance, a man has a list of things that he wants, could tolerate, and then the things that he absolutely cannot tolerate. And she brings none of the things that he wants. Well, you know, she probably looks good. So that's a thing. It's a major thing that he wants. But she's not bringing anything in the middle. I have the looks, but then all this other stuff that you don't want, I'm going to bring. My body count, I'm going to bring that. Instead of just saying, okay, well, you know, there's been a few guys that I've, you know, experimented with. We'll say it like that. You've experimented with the entire town. What am I going to do with that? I mean, unless you're a dude and you've experimented with the entire town, then yeah. And I guess if you like a woman that has experimented with the entire town, then I guess that wouldn't be a problem for you. So, you know, if that's the case, I'm just saying, the things that a lot of men would say, well, you know, I would kind of go this way and I'll kind of leave these things alone. The vast majority of the things that a man would leave alone, these modern women are bringing to the table.